Hello, and welcome to MrDudeManSir. And today, I am talking. Look at my voice. I speak words. And, well, I have more questions to answer and stuff. And then after I'm done answering them, I'll just get into my usual talking about how stuff has been going and stuff. So the first question is by one of my big fans called Lee Kirschman. Kirschman. Or it's a weird name. Yeah, I don't know what's with people and weird names. This guy has one. And he says, will you ever go to PAX? If so, I'll dress like a Monopoly guy and be a true sir. Keep up the good work, :3. And, well, PAX is a thing that I haven't really heard of until recently whenever they play Clash of Clans, a YouTuber guy went to PAX and he started to talk about it. I was like, what is this PAX thing? And I looked it up and it looks pretty darn cool. It's basically, for those of you who don't know, it's like for my knowledge of what I looked up in 5 minutes on Google, it's apparently some sort of big game revealing convention thing. And it's gonna have a bunch of indie games from like indie developers or something like that. New indie games and old indie games that were really popular apps, and this new game's coming out this year and stuff. And that's a car. There's probably gonna be many cars at PAX as well. And so, well, it does seem really appealing to me. If you know it was anywhere in my general vicinity of going places, which it doesn't really seem like because it's far away. But if it were somewhere in Ohio, I would go there, or if it was somewhere near Ohio. But I'm not driving like across the entire United States of America to go to some PAX thing. I'd most definitely want to just, actually I don't have any ways of finding any other new games. I was gonna say I'll just look up new games online, but I don't have any way of finding new games. That's why it's kind of hard for me to do like this new content stuff and keep with the hip games. I don't understand how people do it. But it's just weird, and I don't have any way to keep up with the games, and PAX would be pretty cool if I could do it. So yeah, and I'd probably dress up as, bring my horse mask that I don't have, and slap a monocle on it that I don't have, and I'd be Horser. It would be cool, even though I don't have either of those items. But it would be cool nonetheless. And well, let's move on to the next question, which is by the same person. This is probably one of the weirdest questions I've heard in my entire life, but I'm sure PewDiePie gets more crazy questions and he's actually done them and stuff. But this one is, if you ate yourself, would you be twice as big or disappear completely? Well, that would be weird. If you just like sat down and like chopped your foot off and just like ate it or something and then promptly ate the rest of your torso and stuff. Not only would you look weird, but it would probably just, after you ate yourself, you would be the same size, but you just probably be like a pile of goop on the ground. It wouldn't really change size. You wouldn't be nothing, but you'd just be like a goop. You just like on the floor in the kitchen. Just your parents walk in, it's like, what is this? Oh, my brother decided to eat himself and see what happened. And then, it would be a bad situation you don't want to put in. And the other way it could possibly be taken is if, like, you jumped up in the air and, like, in slow motion promptly shoved your feet into your mouth and then just, like, collapsed in on yourself into your mouth, and that would be kind of weird. But you'd probably either turn to nothingness or, again, turn into that pile of goop on the floor, and it's just nothing no one wants. Either one of those, it's bad. You don't want to be turned into a pile of goop or be nothing. So I don't think you would probably want to try eating yourself, even though it's kind of impossible to jump in the air and shove your face into your feet and eat yourself. But thank you for that crazy question that blows everyone's mind. Or, has people have wild imaginations. So, and here's another question by Sindri Poulsen. It's an Iceland person. It's a weird name. It's how you pronounce it. It has an accent and everything. It's cool. But he says, will you be playing Warframe on live stream with 3 fans possibly Saturday? Well, I am always up for playing games with my fans. You there in that car. If you stop by my house and wanted to play some games, I would very much so promptly want to swap to some game I have. You see, I already have another car driving by me because he heard my talking about the video game playing. And well, yeah, I would very much so want to do a live stream with my fans. I actually downloaded Warframe because this guy told me to do, and we could probably play it later. And yeah, that's that. It would be very fun to play with fans, and it would be cool. A way for us to interact, and it would be fun. And you could always join along and chat if you can't make to play the game. It would be a fun experience. And with that out of the way, there's some magical things that need to be spoken about. One of them being that, well, school is overwhelming. Well, not particularly overwhelming, just in certain times. Whenever I have massive amounts of homework, like a couple of days ago I had like 2 hours of homework or more, and today I have to read a book for like 65 pages or something like that. It's weird, but I need to do that. So whenever that pops up, you may see that some days I may not upload a video every single day, and that is why. Because I can't. Because it's either schoolwork or YouTube, and you know, I can always just take off YouTube for one day and just upload it the next day. Plus, I run low on pre-recorded videos, because I can't really record every single day. So what I rely on is me having at least one day of free time during the weekday, and being able to record during that, and also being able to record during the weekends, which then I can have a bunch of, you know, videos ready to upload during the week. And so that's that, and it's kind of awkward to do, and I will be able to keep this up, but you know, some things may fluctuate. And also, I figured to do one thing. If I just keep doing Corpse Party and only Corpse Party, it's going to get like a select amount of fan base, and not everyone will enjoy it, especially because it's so long. And so what I'm doing, if you could see in the past, is I'm recording, as long as I have games to do it with, like indie games or whatever, I will be doing like a little part series, like I did Slenderman and like the Ella game I played, and it'll be alternating between Corpse Party, so that people don't get overwhelmed with like, oh my gosh, there's like 5 more episodes of Corpse Party and I can't keep up with them. And well, this will give them time to keep up with the Corpse Party if they so wish, and also be able to watch more episodes of Corpse Party while also multitasking, because you're that cool, and also watching my other videos. And that guy who drove a car by, you know, he's excited, if you could hear. His engine was very loud. And so, yeah, tell me what you think about this. It seems pretty cool. I have a few games I want to play, and this brings me to my next topic. I have a lot of topics. Well, there's Corpse Party is about to be over. Well, not... No, that's like a month or so left until I'm done with Corpse Party. And well, what that means is that I don't particularly have a... Gosh darn cars. Gosh darn them. And that doesn't particularly mean I know what to play next. I do have Thief on the standby, which I stopped playing a little while ago, so, you know, because of school and I needed to play one series. And so, well, I don't know if I should play that or a handful of other games I have on standby as well. So I will name them all off for you and let you vote on them to see what I'm going to do. But first, I'm going to name off a game that I was going to be playing in the near future and alternating between them, so you'll be able to look forward to it. One of them is going to be Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm going to be playing that. I can only play the demo, though, because I'm a broke high schooler, and I can only play the demo, because the real game costs $5, which is bad. So I don't know what the difference between the demo is between the real game. It's probably the same, who knows, maybe just day 1 out of 5 or something like that, I don't know. But I'm going to be playing that, hopefully. And also I have a little RPG Maker horror game called Witch's House that, well, I've been wanting to play, and some other people have recommended to me to play because it's good. So I will be playing that sometime soon as well. And with that out of the way, let's talk about the possible game series for me to play. Well, my screen. I haven't moved my mouse in so long, my screen went into sleep mode. And well, it must have been like 10 minutes or something like that, I think. Well, anyways, I think there's 4 or 5 games I could possibly play. One of them is I could pick up with Thief again. I can keep playing that. If you want me to do that, just, you know, do down there. And I have a game called Alice Madness Returns I bought during the summer sale, and I was like, holy crap, I could play this. If you want me to play that, you know, down there. And I could also play, I have this old game. It's not particularly like super old, but it is really old. I remember playing this when I was a kid. It's called Knights of the Old Republic. It's a PC game. It's actually on like Xbox as well, like the original Xbox. But it's a PC game I have, and I can play it. It's a really good game if I remember from my childhood. However, I couldn't actually complete it, and like I ended up losing all my progress. Eventually, I couldn't beat the game entirely because I had a new computer and stuff like that. And well, gosh darn. And I don't remember any of the game basically. I don't remember any of it. I remember like nips and pieces of what the games look like, but I don't remember the storyline or what you're supposed to be doing. So that's also a choice. And on the other side, as I have Portal 2, I also downloaded. I know it's probably a short game, so I could probably do a little short series if that suits your fancy and stuff. Oh, and also, if you wish me to, I could do a Let's Play of Minecraft. A modded pack of Minecraft. I can start back up our Gray and Skies, because I stopped it because it was in beta. And I could start up that if you so wish. And it probably wouldn't be too long of a series, but I mean, it would just be like a casual thing in between like all kinds of random stuff. So yeah, if you want me to do that, or you can just, you know, recommend me some sort of game, and I can see if it costs money. I can see if I can find a way to get it if it's good enough, and if it doesn't cost money, I'll most likely play it. If you just, you know, recommend me down there, I'll be able to play it. With that out of the way and everything's done, I think that's all I need to say. With all of the schedule changes and all the games and all kinds of other stuff. And yeah, well, I hope to see some feedback, and yeah, it was a fun time talking to you. It's good. It's a good thing. Oh wait, one more thing. It's not particularly pertaining to you, but it's kind of a cool thing I thought of doing. And well, I live in a really small village. It's, you know, called a village when it's smaller than a town, if you didn't know that. And there is a store that makes customized t-shirts. And so what I was thinking is, like, I could take and make a MrDudeManSir t-shirt. I could have, like, I was thinking about having that space, like, background thing I have as, like, the entire shirt color, and having, like, the text of MrDudeManSir across it, and possibly on the back saying, like, YouTube or whatever. Yeah, I don't know exactly yet, but it sounded like a cool idea for me. Because people, they walk up and question me, and just, you know, be a kind of an advertisement, but also look cool at the same time. I just felt like telling you that because I thought it was cool. And yeah, well, with that all the way, I think that's it. I think that's all I need to say in today's session of MrDudeManSir Talks. Oh, and one more thing, because I have a lot of things. If you want me to do these on a regular schedule, like every Monday, or every Tuesday, or whatever, every Wednesday, every Friday, just tell me, you know, do that. I've been thinking about that for a while. So, with that out of the way, I think it's particularly finally completed this video. So, thank you for watching this, and goodbye.